So, okay, here's the set. We'll start with the William Furno figure. Okay, well, as you can see, now the original figure was, well, the limbs were yellow, or maybe it was some color between yellow and orange, not sure. I don't have the original figure. A lot of feet instead of the new irregular feet. That's to help him attach to the bike. Probably could have created something new that would work, but what if that just wasn't as mockable? Yeah, you know, whatever. And the mask, as I told you, I would show you a little secret, which some of you might already know. Well, here we have, he looks, yeah, it's just, this is not hardly anything, not anything like we would have had with my uncle. It's a lot different, and even some of the other Factory Hero masks are, well, helmets are better. Here's the secret. Not sure that any of the other helmets have what would you could do this is to do something like this with. You turn around and then it's actually good for mocking. Possibly good for mocking. I might mock with it, or maybe not. Those lines there. Those kind of a visor. Anyway, hang on. Okay, sorry about that, and in case you want to know what I was doing, since it didn't seem so normal, I was letting the dog in, well, letting the dog in my room. Okay. Those marks from the factory, which, you know, it'd be better if they somehow, it might be better if they put those somewhere in here instead. I mean, it's not possible. Well, Victorian head, or all some people call it Iron Man head, which they're down to 2.0 says they create a new head, which well, never mind. Okay, the limbs, they are new. And they were new. They're from this summer. I don't know if you don't have to consider them new, since they have or kind of beyond as past summer, and they've released the 2.0 set. So just whatever. They are. Okay, they're mockable, probably. Victorian hands. Yeah, some people say that the normal hand connectors, if you can't find any, might be good for holding things, and the Victorian fists are good for punching. Well, it's not that hard to make Victorian hands hold things, like, well, hold on. Hero core, who cares about that? Then the torso, let's take the hero core off. Yes, Judd has that H there, so might not be mockable at all, unless you can somehow put something over there. Maybe you could be within something, within a piece of armor, like shoulder armor. Well, depending on what size of mock you would use this for. It attaches down there, right There, even though there are some other holes up there. Okay, this torso was made for there to be armor over it, unlike any other, well, my torn torso. Well, I have a torn torso anyway. So, look, guess how, just, can't believe how naked he looks without it. Oh, weird. Yeah, especially since his head is sticking in. Yeah, he looks really weird. Yeah, he's awesome. Die. Even though it's not your piece of muckable. Die. Okay, never mind. Here we have the main attraction. Probably the only one and only main attraction. Well, never mind. No, it has no new, I don't think it has any new pieces other than, well, some recolors and this. Yeah, okay. So this new Technic piece, which I think is new, probably not. It's probably used earlier, winter 2010, possibly, on some Lego Technic sets and, well, just anything. Okay. It's a fine design. It has some hollowness. Not bad. Okay. First, I'll start off. Okay, and here's a kickstand, which is controlled by ball joint. Which they over here did the exact same thing with the hand connector. No, I don't. That looks kind of. It just doesn't quite look right. Never mind. Okay, here the Furno launcher recolored in gunmetal. I think. Which launches as Aerosphere, which is not a very interesting idea. They probably should have created some new weapon. Well. Thing is, what if that new weapon they created was not markable? Yeah, that's the problem. So, it'd probably be good to get, and also on the villains, just recolored in black, probably be good to get that in black, but not for as a launcher. It's probably the silver ones they use as a launcher, but sorry, you could use them probably for armor. Some people use them as armor. I have too sometimes. Yeah, you can see this gunmetal. Let me get a random, just some random silver piece to compare them to. Oh yeah, Andros blades. Okay, it's already been going on for 8 minutes. The time limit is, I think 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, it's actually not easy to. Yeah, running low on time. It's not easy to see the difference, is it? Because it's on camera. Okay, now you can see it. Okay, sorry about that. Memory card was full. Okay, well, sorry about the background noise. Okay, so what I was doing here was comparing the gunmetal here to the silver that we had with Bionicle. Here's the Jawler sword, and this is, well, this is a Bionicle piece, of course. Well, there is a difference. This one's a lot darker. Okay, need to hold it where there's no light. And well, one thing that I think I have mentioned in my review of the Bionicle Stars Roxy. Okay, maybe it doesn't matter when I mentioned stuff before, but let me go ahead and go over this. Well, I do not have any of the old Bionicle sets. The oldest one I have would be Toei Like a Jaller. Song Broken. Okay, well, and sorry about the background noise. Now, Shadow Gear 6435, and he is the only person I've heard mention this. He suggests that they might be going back to and apparently they were originally using this color with Bionicle. Well, who knows? What if Hero Factory starts using silver? Okay, hang on. Let me see it. Okay. Sorry about that. I just heard something from outside. They're using this gunmetal color back then. I'm not sure when. Well, I'm not sure when they would have started using the silver. If it would have been but I'm guessing somewhere around 2005 or 2006. Okay. And I actually saw some of those old pieces, well, pictures of some of those old pieces, and I guess I agree with Shadow Gear. Shadow. Okay. Yeah, that way. Yeah. And this is supposed to look like part of the engine, because with Hero Factory they don't really use the blade, the idea of blade armor or blades on vehicles, so they don't necessarily, that's because that really doesn't work well with the Hero Factory story, does it? That's for Bionicle. Of course, the Hero Factory story is just it's really not any good. It's kind of trash. Well, maybe not as bad as I thought of it when they first put out the teaser. But they still need to make things match story. Like, that's why they made this helmet look like this. But that's not that bad. If they wanted to make things look like this, then they probably could have followed a better story that would have matched that. Well, never mind. It kicks in. Also has some hollow spaces. Okay, Mystica jets, as you can see, are in the gunmetal. That gunmetal, they were held by that piece. This is not the best. This back here is not sure to like this design that much. Okay, and it's got the Tomari blade in orange. The brachii and the Mystica jets. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be part of the engine or if that's supposed to be some of the flame coming out. And down here, the wheels. Yeah. Okay. Now, rolling down is not as easy as you can think because. Oh, hang on.